Howdy toddy everybody, this is Tommy with Colonel Rev Scale Models coming at you with a video of a different build for me. I know I've got a lot of these group builds going on, but I just wanted to do a couple of quick builds just to kind of get some more inspiration back, kind of renew the mojo before I get back onto those projects. So I thought about doing just a couple of quick little builds, and one of these is this right here. This is a kit that I picked up while I was with the kids at the mall one day, visiting one of their favorite stores in the mall, which is a Dokameki store, which is pretty much all things Japanese. They actually sell bamboo, anime, you know, whether it be the Pokemon, which my daughters and my son are all into, you know, Hello Kitty, all that stuff, the different anime, the different TV shows, Mario Brothers, things like that are related to Nintendo and Sega and all that kind of stuff. And one of the things that I'd seen, you know, over the past few months, some videos on YouTube, and then just recently with a video by Chris from Classic Plastic, and then also with Wayne, who Fishin with Winkstr, who did a great video about this particular subject. So it's something I've kind of looked at before, and I thought, you know, but then as I watched more videos, and then this store actually carries a good selection of them, I'd say probably maybe 20 different ones. I was in there looking around while the kids were kind of looking, and they kind of go in and just kind of look at stuff and kind of kill time. So I'm standing there looking at them, and they run anywhere from $8, which is what this was, up to, you know, $60-$70, depending on the I guess for these types of models, they're almost like a skill level. So anyway, so this is what I got, and again, $8. It snaps together, and then I guess from that point you can do as much with it as you want. So this is the one I picked up. It's a Gundam kit, 1/44 scale. I think this is, as Wayne was talking about in his video that talks about the different grades of these items, I think this is would be considered a no grade, but it looks pretty good. I mean, I liked it just because of the color scheme and the guy on the front here, and then there's actually one, this is the first one, I guess you could see that right there, number 1 in this particular series. I think it's dated like 2012. So I got this one, and then there's another one that looks just like this one, almost mirror image, except it's got a more of a red and black color scheme as opposed to the red, white, and blue, which this one is. So anyway, picked this up. I really didn't even realize it was kind of a snap kit and articulated until I was watching Wayne's video, and then he explained it very well and showed the different levels and how they can articulate. So this one is very simplified, I guess you would say. This is the instruction sheet. Starts here, opens up, you got this steps, and then it finishes with the last few pieces here. And basically you have about four sprues, which is really cool because they're already color dyed to match the kit, so you really don't have to paint. And I know, like with Chris, when he did his, and some of the ones that Wayne and his roommate did, you battle weather them, and you know, it looks like they've been in wars and such, fighting in the, I guess, galactic space. So you got the sprues that are color, you know, already color made. And then what I thought was cool is how they have, you know, here's a yellow piece, if you can see that, the yellow piece, that's like his head emblem or headdress. You got blue, and then you have the white. And what they do, Bandai, who's the maker, they make it, and then it looks like they fuse them together almost like a Lego, and then it melds. So the kit is actually, this is a different sprue, this is a different sprue, and this is a different sprue in the production process, but then they meld them together to put them into the kit. And then this one is, I think these are the like winglets, and then these are part his feet, and then another part of his torso. So I'm gonna stop the video now. I'm gonna try to put this thing together, see how long it takes. Wayne said they don't take, this level doesn't take very long because there's not a lot of pieces, as you can tell. So it's just a matter of cutting them off the sprue, putting them together, seeing what it looks like. I'll see how well it articulates because he said some of these at the with the no grade, which is the lowest level, they don't articulate very well, and then when you get up to the I guess the perfect grade, the really expensive $100, $200, or $300 kits, then they articulate a lot because they have literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pieces. So I'm going to stop the video, put this together, and when we come back, we'll take a look at it. I'll be back in a little while, fellas. Okay, fellas, I'm back. It's been about 20-25 minutes, about 5 or 6 of which was dealt with putting on these little tiny stickers that you see on his face. Let me get a little pointer here. Let's see. Right here, that sticker, that little red sticker there, where his eyes are, and this little red one on his front chin. Obviously, this would be something that would be, I would think, fairly easy to replicate with paint as opposed to the little stickers. And as you can see, he's in his full regalia. Let me spin him around. He does articulate pretty well. Some parts seem to be looser than others, like these shoulder winglets move up pretty well. His head does move a lot, probably more so than what it should, but you can see the different parts. Not many parts. Like I said, it was pretty quick. Just snap them off the sprue, cut them off the sprue, and they snap together very well. I mean, I wish the other car models and plane models would fit as well as these do. I mean, I don't know if you can see, there's some little bit of seam, but you know, you push it hard enough and it'll stay, it'll get together. Does very well. Very fun, I have to say. Chris and Wayne were definitely right. I mean, it's quick, at least with this grade of a kit, not many pieces. And obviously, you know, there's a lot of room for weathering, detailing. As you can see, his gun is completely white. There's no shading or panel lines or anything that you can see. And when you look at the actual, oops, there he goes, at the actual, let me back up here and get away from this light. At the picture, you can see, you know, whoever did this one painted it up real nice. I mean, you got the different, you got probably with like what Chris and some others have done with the panel drawn probably just with an ink marker or maybe with some type of wash. I know that on some of these, I mean, obviously the ones that are higher grade, they do a lot of detailing. So you could see, even with this kit, I mean, it lends itself to a lot of detailing. You know, if nothing else, just to accentuate the panel lines, to do some different coloration. Whereas, you know, where you see on the backpack right there, and the wings are red and black, whereas on the actual kit figure, you know, it's just a solid black piece. Especially on the shield right there, you know, you can see on the coloration they've tipped it with black, I mean with red over the black, and then gold on the star. So obviously, you know, these things can be made a lot better. Here's a view without the backpack, where he has his gun thrown over the back. So you see, with the gun, you know, you could do blacken it and then kind of highlight it and dry brush it a lot with silver to bring out the accents to make it look more realistic. So, but it was fun. I mean, it's something that even my kids could probably do, you know. And for $8, I definitely want to get the other one in the series, and then I'll just revisit this later and come back and, you know, have it detailed and weathered up some, probably. If nothing else, just detailed, just so you can see all the different panels and some demarcation there with the different panels where they join, and then obviously some more accent painting on some of the pieces to make it look more like, you know, the box art, which I personally think is just darn cool. I mean, that's just freaking awesome, fellas. I mean, who could say anything other than that? So anyway, so that's it. Quick little build, 20-25 minutes or so, and she's done. So like I said, I'll revisit her probably later, but I'm calling this one completed with some future work to be done. All right, as always, everybody, hotty toddy and God bless.